Cold calling versus cold email at converting interested leads to booked calls. So this applies to both cold calling a list that has never been emailed, prospected, whatever, but also warm calling a cold email reply. So we have enough data for both. So somebody replies to a cold email. What are the chances, whether you scrape the data, just call them, be like, hey, I saw you replied, versus just emailing them back? So it's actually 2 times or more as effective. So it's normal for us to get about 60% of the leads that are interested, assuming the offer is decent, to book a meeting with when we cold call with a well-run cold email campaign. You're looking at 20 to 30% normally. And before you say, well, that's not 20, 30, I know all the really good cold email guys, a bunch of them white label me. So I know what's really going on. So 20 to 30% is normal for cold email. However, the cold call leads are more sensitive to friction or emotional inertia. So I want you to think about it this way. Your friend calls you on Friday afternoon when you're relaxed. He suggests, let's go for a run on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. You agree, but then Saturday gets crazy and you're Christmas shopping, you go out, you drink a little bit too much, Sunday rolls around and you miss the run. So cold calling can be like that. They agree, but then when the time comes, there's something more important. They get stressed out. The best way to deal with this is have offers with a clear ROI, clear return on investment. Even a case study anecdote is better than nothing. Ideally, you have a track record, but case studies are fine. A done for you setup, especially with AI type offers. People agree to the call and then they're like, man, I don't want to do this work of setting up this system just to save some efficiency bonuses. So you really have to you don't have to lift a finger. We do everything somewhere in your script. And then a reciprocity, free incentive for taking the meeting. Like, hey, if you talk to us, you get a free week of service, for example. Don't worry, you can still charge a setup fee. You can bake it into your margins. And then you want a reciprocity trigger. Just for taking the call, I'll give you Amazon, buy your coffee, give you an Amazon gift card. You want to add all of these in because they massively increase the show rate, specifically with these on the fence type leads. If you do it right, you'll get twice as many leads. The sales will not double. I want you to get super excited. It's not that amazing, but you can increase sales by 20 to 30%. You must learn to convert and work with less motivated leads. That's what your competitors won't do. And that's where most of the rewards are. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.